Stop. My precious child, do not scroll past this moment. This is not a coincidence or a random turn of the wheel. It is a divine collision with your destiny that I have orchestrated since the beginning of time. I have seen you standing at the very edge of your breakthrough. Heart-pounding eyes, searching, yet feeling as though an invisible cold wall has been holding you back from the life I promised. This is not a sermon to listen to in the background of your chores or a story for another time. This is a divine decree, a spiritual weapon forged in the fires of my love for you. If you treat this as a common video, you treat your blessing as a common thing, but I am telling you today that you are anything but common. I'm calling you to lean in. Now. Before you make your next move, before you lay your head down on a pillow wet with tears of frustration, before you allow another hour to pass in the heavy fog of confusion, open the gates of your mind and the windows of your soul. Your reward is not merely coming. It is already standing at the door, but the door is jammed by the residue of the past, by the whispers of the enemy, and by the exhaustion of your own spirit. Today, we break the jam. Today, I transform the blockade into a bridge. Listen with your spirit, for the King of Glory is about to walk through your house, and nothing will ever be the same again. You were chosen for this moment, not to suffer in the shadows, but to reign in the light of my favor. Hear my voice, for I am speaking directly to the depths of your heart. Stay with me, my beloved, until the final seal is placed upon your heart. Do not turn away, for this is the threshold of your transformation. If you remain in my presence until the end of this decree, I promise you 3 specific shifts that you will feel deep within your physical body and your spirit before this moment concludes. First, the weight on your shoulders, that heavy, unexplained pressure that has made every day feel like an uphill climb, will lift, replaced by a lightness you haven't known in years. Second, the fog in your mind that has made every decision a nightmare and every path look blurred will evaporate, leaving you with crystal clear vision and a divine sense of direction. Third, the agonizing cycle of being almost there but not quite. The pattern of reaching for the prize only to have it vanish will be severed once and for all. You will walk away from this encounter with a shield of peace so thick and so radiant that no arrow of anxiety or spear of doubt can pierce your soul. Your reward is not a distant dream. It is ready now. The fire of my love is lit to consume your worries. Do not leave the sanctuary of this decree, for the breakthrough you have fasted and prayed for is manifesting in this very hour. I know the secret weariness of your soul, for I have been there in every moment you felt invisible to the world. I've seen you wake up and feel a sudden, heavy fatigue that no amount of sleep or physical rest can cure. I have heard the silent gasps when you feel a sudden tightness in your chest every time you think about your future or the safety of those you love. I've watched as you struggled with financial leaks, money that comes into your hands only to disappear through unexpected repairs, sudden bills, or hidden costs that drain your peace and your hope. You feel as though you are walking through thick, heavy mud where every single step requires more strength than you have left in your bones. I saw you when you forgot important things, frustrated with a mind that feels cluttered, and I saw you when you snapped at the people you love, not because you wanted to hurt them, but because the pressure inside was more than your heart could carry alone. I know the night pressure that visits you at 3 a.m., the restless legs and the racing heart that steal your peace while the world sleeps. I have seen the doors that seem to open wide with promise, only to be slammed shut in your face at the 11th hour. You feel isolated even in a room full of people, sensing a dryness in your prayers and a constant gnawing need to prove your worth to a world that does not see your true heart. You're experiencing a brain fog so dense that the next step is invisible, feeling overlooked and undervalued by those who should celebrate you. Listen to my voice. These are not your identity. They are signals. They are the friction of a massive blessing trying to push through a blocked pipe. You are not falling apart. You are being constricted by an old pattern that is about to snap under the weight of the glory I'm pouring into you right now. The blockage is being identified so that it can be removed forever. Understand this deeply. My child, your battle is not against the people you see with your physical eyes. Your enemy is not the person who betrayed your trust, nor is it the manager who overlooked your hard work or even the numbers on your bank statement. We do not fight against flesh and blood. We fight against hidden patterns that have tried to hold your family captive for generations. We fight against doors that were left open in moments of weakness, and we fight the residue left behind from old battles you thought you had already won. You have felt the friction because you are a transitional generation. You are the one I've chosen in your lineage to stand in the gap and declare the curse stops here. The struggle ends with me. You are the bridge between the pain of the past and the glory of the future. The reason the pressure has become so intense in this season is not because you are being punished, but because you are crushing the grapes to produce the new wine of your future. I am expanding your capacity, and this discomfort is simply the signal that your old skin has become too small for the magnitude of the blessing I'm preparing to pour out. We are not merely attacking circumstances. Together, we are dismantling the spiritual architecture of delay that has tried to stall your purpose. You are not a victim of your surroundings or a casualty of your past. You are a warrior of peace whose true authority has been temporarily obscured by the dust of the battlefield. It is time for the dust to settle. It is time for you to see clearly who I have made you to be. Take heart, for the architecture of your breakthrough is being built right now. Our weapon today is my living word. It is a sword of light that cuts between soul and spirit, between your old pain and your new purpose. Every truth we declare today is a layer of divine protection being forged around your destiny. We are not just speaking, we are using the higher law of the kingdom to override every law of lack, sickness, or delay that the world has tried to impose on you. Lift up your heads, O you gates. Be lifted up, you everlasting doors, for I, the King of Glory, am walking through your life. Nothing can remain the same when my word is released. This is the moment where your heart becomes a portal for my power, and your voice becomes the key that unlocks the storehouses of heaven. This is your moment to claim your territory and announce your presence to the heavens. Type this now: divine fire, cover me now. Do not see this as a simple comment on a screen. It is a seal of faith. By typing these words, you are aligning your digital space and your physical home with the high frequency of my throne room. You are drawing a line in the sand that the enemy cannot cross. You are making it known in the unseen realm that you are under my direct protection. As you seal your words, join this family of chosen ones. Press the like button right now. This is your holy act of agreement. Agreement releases the momentum you have been waiting for. When you like this decree and subscribe to this sanctuary, you are saying Amen in the realm of the Spirit. You are making a commitment to walk in my light and receive my guidance every single day. Let the holy momentum begin, for the gates are opening wide and the darkness is fleeing. Now shift your focus. Stop looking at the mountain and look at the one who created the mountain with a single breath. Lift your eyes from your bank account, from your medical report, and from the fragments of your broken heart. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out the tension of the world. The atmosphere around you is shifting even as you listen. The very room you are in is being transformed into a sanctuary of my presence. I command every distracting spirit to leave your space right now. I command every spirit of later, every spirit of not enough, and every shadow of doubt to be silenced. You are standing on holy ground. We are now entering the 7 rounds of divine fire. This is the place where the chains lose their grip and the old skin falls away. Do not look away. This is your moment of transition. Shift your physical posture, straighten your spine and lift your chin. You are an ambassador of the Most High, and your king is in the room. What was once a place of struggle is now a place of power. The fire is falling, and it is here to refine, not to consume. Prepare your heart, for the warfare of your victory begins now. Round 1. The Gate of Delay. We begin the first round of fire against the spirit of stagnation and the almost there failure that has haunted your steps. You have waited long enough in the hallways of not yet. I command the gates of your destiny to lift their heads right now. Declare with me. I break the seal of delay over my finances, my relationships, and my favor. Every door that was meant to open for me this year must open now by the authority of the King of Glory. Psalm 24 says, "The gates must lift their heads. I command my gates to lift." Say it again, louder in your spirit. I break it. I break the spirit of stagnation. I command the clock of my destiny to accelerate. I am no longer waiting for what is already mine. I am stepping into it. Feel the tension in your jaw release. Let the clenching of your teeth go. The resistance is melting away. It is done. Sealed. Round 2. The Fog of Confusion. The second round of fire is targeted at the brain fog, the indecision, and the mental manipulation that has made you doubt your own worth and my voice. The enemy wants you confused so you cannot see the exit. I cancel that assignment now. Declare I cancel the assignment of confusion. I possess the mind of clarity. Every lie that says I am lost or forgotten is dismantled by the light of truth. My path is illuminated by the lamp of my Father's word. Say it again until you feel the shift. Clarity I command. Clarity to flood my mind and my home. Every gray area turns to white light. I see the next step and I take it with confidence. Imagine a cool, divine wind blowing through your mind, clearing the smoke of worry. Your eyes feel lighter and your vision is sharpening. It is done. Sealed. Round 3. Generational Residue. The third round of fire strikes the patterns of lack, divorce, or depression inherited from your bloodline. You are not destined to repeat the mistakes of those who came before you. I am rewriting your DNA with my grace. Declare I revoke the legal right of any ancestral pattern to dictate my future or my children's future. I am a new creation in the light of the Most High. The bloodline of failure, lack, and sorrow stops at my feet. This very moment I establish a legacy of abundance and joy. Say it again with the authority I gave you. It stops here. I cut the cord of the past with the sword of the Spirit. My children will walk on the higher ground. I am conquering today. The curse is broken and the blessing is flowing. Feel a warmth starting at the soles of your feet and rising to your heart. The weight of the way it's always been is falling off like old rags. It is done. Sealed. Round 4. The Shackles of Fear. The fourth round of fire is for your peace. I am driving out the spirit of fear, the panic attacks, and the what-if thinking that keeps you awake. Declare I drive out the spirit of fear and anxiety. It has no home in my heart or my nervous system. I am fortified by the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. I fear no evil, for you are with me, guarding my every breath. Say it again, evicting the squatter. Be gone, fear, you are a trespasser and a liar. I evict you now. I breathe in courage, and I breathe out panic. I am safe in the palm of my Creator's hand. I am guarded by the host of heaven. Place your hand on your heart. Feel the rhythm steady and slow. The fight or flight response in your body is shutting down, replaced by a deep divine calm. It is done. Sealed. Round 5. Biological Fortification. The fifth round of fire enters your physical body to combat adrenal fatigue, inflammation, and sleep deprivation. I am the great physician, and I am touching your cells. Declare I ignite the fire of healing in my cells and my blood. Every system of my body, nervous, digestive, and circulatory, aligns now with divine health. I am whole, I am strong, and I will sleep, sweet sleep. Say it again to your physical frame. Renew, I command my cells to regenerate and my energy to return. My strength is being renewed like the eagle's. No weapon formed against my health or my vitality shall prosper. Feel your shoulders drop 2 inches. The knot of stress in your stomach is dissolving into warmth. Your body is remembering how to rest in me. It is done, sealed. Round 6. The invisible walls of sabotage. The 6th round of fire exposes every hidden trap, every person-pleasing habit, and every word curse spoken against your name, say in secret. Declare I expose every hidden trap of the enemy. I dismantle every word curse and every plot of sabotage. I'm surrounded by a hedge of fire that no enemy can cross. Every plan meant to harm me backfires now and turns into a blessing. Say it again, standing your ground. Exposed, every trap becomes a stepping stone for my promotion. What was meant for my harm is being turned for my ultimate good. I walk in total immunity from the arrows of the wicked. Imagine a golden shield of light surrounding you, 360 degrees. Nothing can touch you through this light. It is done, sealed. Round 7. The identity of the gatekeeper. The final round of fire destroys the victim mentality and the small self-image that has kept you playing low. You are royalty. Declare I am not a victim of my circumstances. I am the chosen one. I am the gatekeeper of my life and my home. I have the keys to the kingdom of heaven. What I bind is bound. What I loose is loosed. I step into my throne room authority today. Say it again until the heavens hear your conviction. I am chosen. I am not who they said I was. I am who God says I am. I am royalty. I am a warrior of the light. I am blessed beyond measure and protected beyond doubt. Take a deep sovereign breath and stand tall. Feel the heaviness of the world replaced by the authority of the kingdom. The battle is over and you are standing tall. It is done, sealed. The air in your room has changed, my child. Can you feel the shift in the atmosphere around you? The heavy pressure that was once pushing against your chest and weighing down your spirit has reversed its direction. It is no longer a burden. It is now the wind at your back pushing you forward toward the destiny I've carved out for you. We have cleared the spiritual debris. We have silenced the whispers of the enemy, and we have established a sanctuary of peace in this very moment. Now, we must lock this victory in and ensure that it remains your permanent reality. You have survived the fire, and now you must carry the flame. Type it again, right now. No door is open to fear. Do not hesitate, for your words are your authority in this digital tabernacle. When you type these words, you are sealing your victory with your own confession and announcing to the darkness that it no longer has a legal right to your peace. Press the like button now to let this shield of light reach others who are still battling in the shadows. Your like is not a mere click. It is a lighthouse guiding weary souls to safety. And subscribe to this journey. This is your new rhythm of life. You are choosing a life of protection, clarity, and divine peace every single day. Do not leave the covering I have placed over you, for the work is being completed. Lower your guard, my precious one. You do not have to fight anymore. You have stood your ground. You have faced the fire, and I am telling you now, the battle is already won. It is finished. Take a deep, slow breath. Breathe in my life. Breathe out the last remnants of that heavy exhaustion. Let the peace of the Most High, a peace that surpasses all human understanding, saturate the room where you sit. It is like a warm, holy oil pouring gently over your head, flowing down your neck, across your weary shoulders. and through your entire being. The harsh noise of the world is fading away into the distance. The mocking voices that whispered, "Not enough," or "Never again," have been silenced by my love. You are safe. You are deeply loved. You are guarded by the legions of heaven. Peace is not just a fleeting feeling for you today. It is your new atmosphere. It is the fertile soil in which your upcoming blessing will take root and grow. Rest here for a moment in my stillness. Do not rush. Just be. Just exist in the light of my favor, knowing that I am holding you. Now, my child, watch the divine reversal I am manifesting in your life this very moment. What the enemy meant for your destruction, I am turning into your fuel. The very trials that were designed to drain your energy and steal your joy are now being converted into the power you need for your next level. Understand that I am not just moving you back to where you were before the trouble started. I am promoting you beyond your wildest expectations. You are being catapulted into a new dimension of favor. The seasons of delay were never a sign of my absence. They were your divine weightlifting sessions. I was making your spirit and your character strong enough to carry the immense weight of the glory and the responsibility that is coming. You are no longer under the burden. You are over the circumstances. You are moving from the back of the line to the front of the gate. The very people who overlooked you and dismissed your potential will soon be the ones looking up to you in wonder, for the light of my favor is shining so brightly upon you that it cannot be hidden. Expect the sudden shifts. Expect the yes that finally follows 1,000 no's. I am orchestrating reversals in the physical realm that will confirm what I have already finished in the spirit's sudden opportunities, unexpected favor, and the restoration of everything the years of struggle tried to steal. The tide has turned, and the current of my blessing is now pulling you into the deep waters of your purpose. Your reward is not merely a survival. It is a position of divine authority. The gate is open. Step through. You are no longer the one asking for permission from the world to exist or to succeed. You are the one giving it. From this moment forward, you walk covered by the mantle of my favor, and the mark of the chosen one is upon your brow. You speak differently now. Your words no longer carry the vibration of lack or the tremor of fear, but the heavy weight of divine authority. You move differently across the earth. Your steps are no longer wandering or uncertain, but ordered by my hand. You have been forged in the fire and cooled in the waters of my peace. You are a warrior of peace. You do not fight for a victory that is distant. You fight from the victory that I have already secured for you on the cross of history. When you walk into a room, the atmosphere must bow to the Spirit of the living God within you. Do not go back to your old self, or that version of you, the one who was easily broken and constantly worried, died in these rounds of divine fire. The one standing here now is a new creation, a sovereign child of the King, refined and ready. Own your crown, for I have placed it upon you. Polish your armor with the oil of my presence. You were born for such a time as this, and you carry the light that the darkness cannot comprehend. Stand tall, my beloved, for you are exactly who I say you are. To keep the peace I have poured into your soul, you must now walk in the wisdom of the Spirit. The breakthrough is yours, but you are the steward of this sacred garden. First, I charge you to guard your gates. Be intensely careful about what you allow your eyes to see and your ears to hear in the next 48 hours. The enemy will try to steal the seed before it takes root. Do not give him an audience. Second, you must establish boundaries with a heart of steel and love. It is not only okay but necessary to say no to the people and situations that drain your divine oil. You are not a reservoir for everyone's chaos. You are a temple of my presence. Third, forgive quickly. Do not let the heavy residue of bitterness or the sludge of old grudges clog the pipe of my blessing once again. Let the offenses go so the favor can flow. Fourth, speak the word as your primary defense. When a negative thought or an old fear knocks at the door of your mind, do not argue with it. Answer it with, "It is written." Your voice is the frequency that maintains your victory. Finally, my child, rest. Your physical body needs time to integrate this massive spiritual shift. Drink the water of the earth, sleep under the shadow of my wings, and breathe deeply. You're not just recovering, you're being rebuilt from the inside out. Walk in these steps, and the blessing will not only stay, it will multiply. It is finished. Every chain that was meant to bind you has been melted by the fire of my love and turned into a bridge for your advancement. The blessing is no longer blocked. It is released into your hands, your home, and your future this very second. You are now living under the canopy of my 247 divine vigilance. Even while you sleep, the fire of my spirit is burning to protect your peace. Even when you aren't thinking about it, my angels are moving across the earth to align your path and dismantle every obstacle before you arrive. You are not alone, and you will never be forsaken, for I have written your name on the palms of my hand. Type this final seal. Right now, it is done. My future is guarded. Let these words vibrate through your entire being and echo in the halls of heaven. This is your signature on the decree of glory. As you step into this new life, subscribe to this sanctuary and join this family of chosen ones. What I have started in you today, I will continue and bring to a magnificent completion. You have found your tribe. Walk in your royal authority, for you are the light of the world, and your time has finally come. Do not stop here, my beloved. Your victory has been won in the spirit, but it must be anchored in the continuous flow of my presence. The enemy waits for you to grow complacent, but I have even deeper revelations for you. Click the next video on your screen right now to lock in this breakthrough and continue the cycle of favor I have prepared. Your journey of glory is only beginning. Move now, for the momentum of heaven is with you.